We need a piece of pie. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Science and nature.
You're gonna love this. How many times a year does a penguin have sex?
Do you know any penguins? Intimately?
That shouldn't be science and nature, that should be gossip.
I'll say they do it 6 times.
Why only 6 times?
Did you ever see what they look like?
They live on icebergs. What else could they do all winter? I say 20 times.
Wrong. They only do it once.
Once, I married a penguin.
Holy guacamole, it's hot in here. When is Olive gonna fix her AC?
We go again. Roll 'em.
I swear I'm gonna pass out.
Someone told me you were seeing the doctor. Is it anything serious?
No, we had 2 dates. Ugh, sports.
Go the other way! We take science.
What does C mean in Einstein's theory of relativity? E equals mc squared.
We'll take sports.
You can't change after you heard the question.
She picked on my turn. I picked sports.
1:30 and counting down.
Who pitched back-to-back no-hitters for the Cincinnati Reds in 1938?
You want to take a crack at MC squared?
Give us a hint.
What kind of hint?
Is it baseball or football?
It's baseball. I'll give you another hint. He has a Dutch name.
Dutch Schultz.
Dutch Schultz was a gangster.
Ooh, Joe Rembrandt.
Is that your answer?
Peter Windmill.
Is that your answer?
60 seconds.
What is this liftoff at Cape Canaveral? Olive! We need help! I'm coming!
You give up.
No. Bobby Amsterdam. Tony Tulips.
Give up. You'll never get it. I have to leave by 12.
Where the HE double toothpicks are you running?
I told you that when I sat down, I have to leave by 12. Mickey, didn't I say when I sat down, I have to leave by 12?
You know, I'm really starting to worry about Florence. She's never been this late before.
Harry and I are making an 8 o'clock plane to Florida. I have to be home by 1 at the latest.
Who goes to Florida in July?
It's off season, there are no crowds, and you get the best rooms for 1/10 of the price.
Some vacation. 6 cheap people in an empty hotel.
Did you know that Florence wants to lock herself overnight in Bloomingdale's? She wrote out her entire will on half a roll of toilet paper. Time is almost done.
Olive! We're running out of time!
All right, what's the question?
You only have 4 seconds.
Who pitched back-to-back no-hitters for the
Johnny Vandermeer on June 11th against the Boston Braves 3-0, and then again on June 15th against the Brooklyn Dodgers 6-0. His overall record was 15 wins and 10 losses. I have 1 second left. Give me another question.
Incredible.
You really love sports, don't you?
I love big men in tight pants. All right, who got the no caffeine NutraSweet 1 calorie Pepsi?
I do.
1 can of chemicals for Mickey the cop.
It's warm.
That's because her refrigerator's been broken for 2 weeks.
So it drips a little. You want food?
What have you got?
I've got brown sandwiches and green sandwiches.
What's the green?
It's either very new cheese or very old meat.
I'll take the brown.
You're gonna eat something from that refrigerator? I saw milk standing there that wasn't even in the bottle.
What are you, some kind of health nut? Eat, Mickey, eat.
Our turn again. Roll 'em.
Didn't he say he had a new maid coming in on Monday?
No, I didn't pass the interview.
Woman produces a primetime news show and she doesn't even have a maid. Science and nature.
Oh, this is good. What closes when a frog swallows?
His eyes! He closes his eyes!
How do you know that?
I dated a guy who looks like a frog.
Your turn again. Roll 'em.
Olive, can we make a new rule? Every 6 months you have to buy a new bag of potato chips.
I do. Eat those until September.
At least in Florence we get decent food.
My food isn't decent.
Your food isn't even food.
All right, I'm through being the nice guy here. Each of you owes me $6 apiece for the buffet.
Buffet? Hot day colas and 2 sandwiches from when you were in high school?
Ugh, sports again.
What did Forrest Smithson carry in his hand for inspiration during the 1908 Olympics?
An extra pair of shorts.
Is that your answer?
If you say that one more time, I'm taking you hostage, I swear.
60 seconds.
He carried a Bible.
That's right.
This woman's unbelievable.
How could you possibly know about the 1908 Olympics?
From Phil. Phil knew more about sports than almost any man I ever knew. I think we'd still be married if I could have won the Kentucky Derby.
Oh no, do not get that mournful look in your eye. The man spent your life savings at the track. To science and nature.
What's the strongest muscle in a man's body?
You're not still sending Phil money, are you?
No.
Yes, she does.
Just a few $100, just until he gets his life straightened out.
He's been trying to get straightened out for 2 years. How bent is he?
I can't help it. Every time he calls, I end up sending him money. He puts a little whimper in his voice because he knows it gets to me.
I would never support an ex-husband, not until women get equal pay.
Right.
Well, you have to look at it both ways. What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander.
You're gonna be some big hit in Florida.
Do you give up on the strongest muscle?
It's the tongue.
That's right.
Oh, sports and leisure.
What's the southern dish made of pig's small intestines called?
Airplane food.
Chillins.
That's right.
Hello? Oh, hello, Phil. I was just talking about you.
Somebody hide her purse.
How have you been? Tired? Yeah, you sound like you could use a little bit of rest. He's whimpering. This is going to cost me.
Don't give in. Remember the Alamo.
What have you been up to, Phil? Thinking of me. Oh, how sweet. We're talking four figures here. You're in a bind? What kind of binds?
Do you want us to cut the wire?
You owe 2 months back rent? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How much does it come to?
$1.6 million.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Phil, but I'm broke myself. I just paid the last 2 years' taxes.
That's it, girl. Hang in there. Win this one for the Gipper.
I know you hate to ask, Phil, and I hate to turn you down.
Hang up! Hang up before his voice cracks!
What's the matter with your voice, Phil? Phil, don't do... Phil, listen, I'm sending you $350. Is that okay?
Gloria Steinem hates you!
Stop whimpering, Phil. Sympathy is not going to work on me. I'm sending you $500 and that's it.
Even money should go $650!
Listen, Phil, I have to go. I'll talk to you later. It's what? Our anniversary when? Oh, next week. My God, you're right. Oh. Well, same to you, Phil. Yes, $650's fine. All right, goodbye, Phil.
You give your ex-husband $650 and your best friends get to eat Dead Sea Scrolls?
He sounded like Orphan Annie in a snowstorm. What do you want from me? I have one fatal flaw. Him. Go ahead and shoot me.
If you're serious, I've got my gun right over there.
Well, what's the oldest known vegetable in the world?
You are.
There's nothing been around, you know.
You think I don't know that? There are 2 Spanish brothers in this building who are crazy about me. Sexiest guys you ever saw. I must be crazy. Why am I sending a shiftless gambler like Phil $750?
Hand me my purse. I'll shoot her now.
Was that your final answer?
Yes! You are the oldest vegetable known to man.
Wrong. It's the pea.
Then you're runner-up.
You know, the kids these days are smarter than us. Why bother with the marriage when you could just have a roommate? I swear, I'm starting to look around on the bus tomorrow.
Entertainment.
What group starred in the movie Rock Around the Clock?
All right, everybody, all together.
Bill Haley and the Comets!
Oh God, give me one more night in the back of a T-Bird. Woohoo!
Remember Danny Flanagan? Hot, hot, hot stuff.
He wore a size 28 jeans on a 32 body.
I remember the first time we danced close. He kept saying, "It's not what you think." I had to go to confessional the next day.
Remember how much grease he always wore in his hair? I swear, one winter he went outside and his hair froze over. He had to comb his hair with a hammer and chisel.
You know who I thought was the cutest one in the school was? Mr. Schwartzman, the principal.
No, I hated being 17 until I got to be 35, you know?
Yeah.
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 Chubby Checker Fan Club. Oh, hello, darling. I told you not to call me here tonight. Yes, you know I do, darling. All right, just 1 minute. Mickey, it's your husband.
I wish you were having an affair, then so it wouldn't bother me all the time. Hello, Stanley. What's wrong? Did you make yourself dinner? Lamb chops. That's very good, Stan.
Your husband can make lamb chops?
He boils them in water.
Oh.
Who? No, she didn't show up tonight. What's wrong? You're kidding! How should I know? All right, I will. Yes, goodbye. What did I tell you?
What's the matter?
Florence is missing.
Oh my gosh.
Nope, I told you something was up.
What do you mean, missing?
No one has seen her all day. She missed her facial appointment and her pedicure. She never showed up for her spiritual advisor or her yoga class. Stan just talked to her husband.
Wait a minute, no one's missing for just 1 day.
That's right, you have to be missing for 40 hours before you're missing.
She loves the Museum of Modern Art. Maybe she went there.
Maybe she got locked in the museum. I once talked to the security guard there for 24 minutes until I found out he was a statue.
Maybe she was in an accident.
They would have heard.
If she's lying in a gutter somewhere, who would have heard?
She has credit cards to 47 different stores. If 8 hours went by without her shopping, New York would shut down.
Maybe she was mugged.
Do you know what's in her handbag? Tear gas, a siren, and a police radio. If you tapped her on the shoulder, a squad car would show up.
I don't know, I just have a feeling in my bones that she's in trouble right now.
Well, what are we doing guessing for? I'll just call Sydney.
Wait! Just because we don't know where she is doesn't mean somebody else doesn't know where she is. Is she seeing someone, on the side?
You mean like a hypnotist?
Are you on Valium? Did you ever think of taking caffeine pills so you could keep up with the rest of us?
Listen, Florence doesn't fool around. She didn't even take her clothes off when she had her children. Please.
You never know. It's a different world we live in today. What men can do, what women can do. I've never done it myself, but I get the itch every once in a while. Admit it, we all do.
I haven't.
I'm talking about normal women.
Oh, hello, Sydney? Olive, listen, do you have any idea where she could be? She what? Why? What happened? Oh, no, I had no idea. I'm sorry to hear that. Listen, Sid, you just sit tight, and if I hear anything, I'll give you a call, okay? All right, bye. They broke up.
Who?
Who? Florence and Sydney, that's who. They broke up. The marriage is over. Don't tell me.
I can't believe it.
What happened?
The man wants out, that's all.
After 14 years.
They were such a happy couple.
14 years doesn't mean you're a happy couple, it means you're a long couple.
She used to say, our marriage will last 100 years. What happened?
She missed by 86 years.
I know Florence. She'll go crazy. She's gonna go out and do something crazy.
Will you stop thinking like a cop for 2 minutes? Oh, look, where'd she go?
She went out to kill herself.
What'd I tell you?
Why was she gonna kill herself?
Why? Because she's a hysteric, that's why.
You mean she actually said, I'm going to go out and kill myself? What'd she do? Leave a note?
No, she sent a telegram.
A suicide telegram.
If you want to kill yourself, why does this send a telegram?
Because the quicker it gets there, the quicker she has a chance of being saved.
Oh, I get it. She really doesn't want to kill herself. She just wants sympathy.
We have people who call like that all the time. We have a guy who calls us every Saturday from the George Washington Bridge. We don't even answer it anymore.
Well, there's always a first time. What if she means it?
Please, she's too nervous to kill herself. She wears a seatbelt at a drive-in movie.
Well, we can't just sit here and do nothing.
Isn't there someplace we can look for her?
Where? Where do you look for a suicidal person who actually wants to live?
Of course. Where's the safest place to kill yourself? With your friends.
I'll let her in.
No. Wait.
She might be hysterical.
We need to take this nice and easy. If we're calm
mom, maybe she'll...
That's right. That's how they talk to those people out on ledges. Gentle and soothing, like a priest.
What would we say to her?
Nothing. We say nothing. As if we never heard a thing.
Maybe we should notify the police.
What the fudge nuggets do you think I am?
Are you girls done with this conversation? Because she could have died of old age out in the hallway by now. Just everybody sit down.
Vera, Vera, the door!
All right, ask the question.
Roll the die and get your category.
Who gives a crap what the category is?
My mind is too logical. Roll the die and get your category.
Sports and leisure.
Not sports and leisure. It's too tough.
I can't believe this. Should I tell Flores to wait a minute?
Movies, entertainment. Just open the door.
Hello, Vera.
Hello, Flores. We practically forgot all about you.
Hello, girls.
Flores?
Could you repeat the question again?
I haven't asked it yet.
Sorry, I'm late.
5-10 minutes, no big deal. There's some sandwiches here if you're hungry.
Oh, yes, I haven't eaten all day. Nope, never mind.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
3 actors who played Charlie Chan.
Do you have anything to drink?
Sure, Coke, Pepsi, 7-Up, anything.
I mean the hard stuff. Do you have any of the hard stuff? Chocolate milk on the rocks?
Chocolate milk? No, I just killed my last case.
Oh, well, it's not very important. Nothing is very important.
3 actors play Charlie Chan, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
In the same picture?
No, what do they need 3 Charlie Chans in the same picture for?
They had 2 Tarzans in the same picture once.
No, never 2 Tarzans.
One of them pretended to be Tarzan.
Then there was one pretending to be Tarzan and one actual Tarzan.
Did anyone call about me?
No, not that I can remember. Did anyone call about Florence?
No, I don't remember.
Who's Florence?
Why, were you expecting a call?
Me? Who would call for me?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question again?
3 actors who played Charlie Chan.
All right, can everyone just calm down, please?
I'm sorry, everyone's making me nervous.
That's because you make everybody else nervous.
I'm sorry, forgive me. I'll go kill myself.
Gee, it's a pretty view from up here. What is it, 12 floors?
No, actually it's only 11. They say it's 12, but it's actually only 11. Do you want to join the game, Florence? It's still pretty early.
I don't think I could concentrate tonight. It's your favorite category. Movies. I couldn't tell one movie from another tonight.
Yeah, well, you know this one. Name 3 actors who played Tarzan in the movies.
Charlie Chan.
Sidney Toller, Warner Oland, and Peter Ustinov. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Alone?
I always go alone. Why?
No reason. Are you going to be in there long?
As long as it takes.
Are you crazy letting her go in there alone?
She's not going to try and kill herself in the John.
What do you mean she's not going to try and kill herself in the John? She could slit her wrist. She could take pills.
It's the guest bathroom. There isn't anything in there. What's she going to do? Swallow a towel?
She could jump.
That's right. Isn't there a window in there?
It's 6 inches wide.
She could stick her head in and slam it down on her neck.
She could also flush herself out into the East River. I'm telling you, she's not going to try anything.
Quiet. She's crying.
We should do something. She shouldn't be there crying all alone. You want to go in there and cry with her?
She's coming out.
Name a movie starring Claude Rains and Betty Davis.
Mr.
Bethington. I think I'm gonna take a little walk.
Take a walk. Where at this time of night?
I don't know. Along the river is nice.
The river?
You heard something, didn't you?
No.
Yes. You think I'm gonna try something because Sydney left me after 14 years of marriage, the dirty munchkin cowboy.
What? Stop, Florence, don't do it, please.
Don't stop me, don't try to stop me.
Florence, you can talk to us. We're your friends.
I can't live without him. There's no point in going on. Oh, no.
You didn't have to hit her so hard.
She was biting my neck. What do you want me to do? Lick her face?
Lay her down.
Rubber wrists.
She's coming around.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm fine. I'll figure it out.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, my stomach.
What's wrong with your stomach?
She looks sick. Look at her face.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I didn't take anything, I swear.
You didn't take anything. What did you take?
Nothing.
You swear?
I swear.
On your children's lives?
No, on my husband's.
She took pills!
Just a few.
How many? What kind?
I don't know. Little green ones. I took whatever I could find out of Sydney's cabinet. I must have been crazy.
I'll call Sydney. He'll check the
No,
cabinet.
no. Whatever you do, don't call Sydney. If he hears I took a whole bottle
A
of
whole
pills.
bottle? A whole bottle of pills? Quick, call an ambulance.
You don't even know what kind.
What's the difference? It was a whole
It
bottle.
could have been vitamins. She could be the healthiest one in the room right now. Just calm down, all right?
Just please promise me you won't call Sydney.
Rubber wrist. Keep her circulation going.
Keep her moving.
Walk her around. Don't let her go to sleep.
The hospital's busy.
Isn't there a doctor in the building?
He's an optometrist. If she goes blind, I'll give them a call.
Please let me sit down. I can't walk this much without my Nikes.
Sit down when we get those pills out of you.
I got them out. They're out.
When?
I had a pizza on Broadway. I threw up in the elevator. I'm sorry. They'll think a dog did it. Can I have a drink, somebody?
I'll get it. Do you want Fresco or Sprite?
Will you just get her a drink?
All right.
14 years. Did you know we were married 14 years, Ruthie?
Yes, Florence, I do.
And now it's over. Just that. 14 years out the window.
Maybe it was just a fight. You've had fights before.
No, this time it's for real. Sydney's getting a lawyer tomorrow. My cousin.
It's all right, honey. Just let it all out.
I've been crying for hours now. I don't know where it's all coming from. I'm starting to think it's just the same tears just going around in circles.
Is Dr. Pepper all right?
Don't call him, I'm fine.
Just a drink.
Excuse me.
Where have you been all day, Florence? We were worried sick.
Well, I wandered around the city, and then I ended up in the Museum of Modern Art. Then I talked to the security guard for like an hour, and he just stood there listening to everything I said. So patient.
All right, let's not crowd around her. Let's give her some air.
Yeah, everybody, let's call it a night. Come on.
I'm sorry, I feel so ashamed. Please forgive me, girls.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Night, Flo.
Next love.
Good night, Florence.
Take care, honey. Do you have the number for the suicide hotline?
Florence has an account there. I'll get the number from her.
If you need, you can call.
I'm 3 blocks away. I can be here in 5 minutes.
If you need me, I'll be at the Meridian Motel in Miami Beach.
If anything happens, Mary, you'll be the first one I call.
hide all your belts in plastic bags.
Florence. Florence, Florence, Florence.
I know. What am I gonna do, Olive?
Well, first you're gonna wash those pills down with a hot cup of black coffee. I'll make it.
The terrible thing is, I still love him. It's a lousy marriage, but I still love him.
Do you want a brownie? A chocolate brownie? It's about 3 weeks old, but I can toast it.
Sydney and I break up. I'm gonna be the first one in my family to get divorced.
You told me your mother and father were divorced.
I mean, since then. My sister's married. Separated, but married.
How about some espresso with some Stella D'Oro cookies?
How dare he treat me like this? How dare he? Ow!
What just happened?
My neck. It's a nerve spasm. I get it in the neck.
Is there anything I can do?
Give me a towel. A hot towel, very hot.
Okay, how about some aspirins?
Aspirin's good. And tea.
Okay, towel, aspirins, and hot tea. Anything else?
And Bengay to rub it after. And a scarf. Cashmere's better if you have one. I knew something was coming, Olive. I just knew it. Every night I would sit there in the bathroom saying, please God, help me fix my marriage. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And then I would hear Sydney in the bedroom saying, please God, make her shut up. Tell her to be quiet.
Here, put your scarf on. Take some aspirins.
I'm not a complainer. I never once tried to change Sydney. Do you know that he wears a toupee 2 sizes too big? He looks like an English sheepdog.
Here, wash it down with some tea.
He's in cowboy boots. They go up to his knees. He's 5'3", and he looks like he jumped off a 100-foot horse. Did I ever say anything? No. And now he's in not cowboy boots either. I said that. Languages. He takes Russian at the new school. Instead of yes, this is da. Everything is da.
You look like you're tensing up against Florence. Stop tensing.
I'm married to a 5'3" man who goes around in an oversized toupee with cowboy boots up to his knees saying da, and he walks out on me?
Relax, relax. Your neck feels like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sometimes I think I'm crazy. Sometimes I think I should be put in an institution.
And later, if the massage doesn't work.
It doesn't smell like Bengay.
You're right, it's toothpaste.
This is helping me.
It's because you won't relax. Have you always been this tense?
Since I was a baby, I could chew through a thick sirloin steak with just my gums.
Bend over.
I do terrible things, Olive. I cry, I panic, I get hysterical.
Let me know if this hurts, because I don't know what I'm doing.
I take advantage of you, Olive. I abuse our friendship. I know I irritate you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I see you grit your teeth every time I talk to you. You used to have much longer teeth.
Here, how's that?
Better.
Good.
It never lasts long.
Maybe this time.
No, there it goes.
Please just drink your tea.
I can't. It won't go down.
I'll get a plunger then.
I don't want to get forced, Olive. I don't want to suddenly change my whole life. What am I going to do?
Well, first you're going to calm down and relax. And then we're going to think of a whole new life for you.
A whole new life without Sydney? What kind of life is there without Sydney?
I don't live with Sydney and I'm very happy. Trust me, Florence.
Well, you've been through this before yourself. How did you get through it?
I drank for 4 days and 5 nights. I could hardly work. Every day I ate a pint of Haagen-Dazs Jamocha fudge ice cream. I gained 14 pounds, 7 on each hip. It looked like I was carrying my laundry in my pockets. But I got through it.
And Sydney? He's human too. How's he going to get through it?
He's a man. Men have freedom. They can meet women anywhere. We have to donate a kidney and hope the man is both grateful and single.
You think Sydney's thinking about other women at a time like this?
I'm sure by this time tomorrow he's going to be at some singles bar sitting on a stool on top of 2 telephone books.
Right.
What's wrong now?
My ears are closing up. It's a sinus condition. I'm allergic. I'm not going to try anything. I just need to breathe. I'm even allergic to perfume. I have to wear Sydney's aftershave lotion. Old Spice menthol. I always felt like I was sailing home from Singapore.
Yes, but what are you doing?
They're closing up again. You feel the pressure inside, and then it just clears them out.
Did they clear out?
A little.
Good.
I think I strained my throat.
Florence, would you stop messing with yourself? Just leave yourself alone.
I can't help it. Do you know that one time a marriage counselor kicked me out of his office? He wrote on my chart, lunatic. I don't blame Sydney. It's impossible to be married to me.
It takes two to make a lousy marriage.
If only I were 70, 75, I could make it through it. What am I gonna do?
I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna stand on your own 2 feet for once. Be independent.
You're right.
Of course I am.
That's what I was before I was married. I was a great bookkeeper. I could be Price Waterhouse today.
You're right.
Maybe I should ask for my old job back.
Why not? Who'd you work for?
Sydney? The mistakes I've made. I hate me.
Oh, you do not hate you. You love you. You just think no one has problems like you.
I happen to know I hate my guts.
Come on, Florence. I've never seen anyone more in love before. If you had 2 more feet, you'd take yourself out of it.
I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend. That's why I can say these things to you. I love you almost as much as you do.
Then help me.
How can I help you when I can't help myself? You think you're hard to be married to? I've been sloppy since I was a kid. I had Coca-Cola stains on my wedding dress. My mind is into other things. I like to write, I like to paint, I like photography. I do not like to clean up after myself. I leave a mess when I read a book.
I don't do it for myself. I want Sydney to come home to a clean house. I want my children to grow up to have respect for things. How else will they learn?
What's the point? They're just gonna throw dirt on you when you're dead anyway.
Right. If only I could change. Maybe I should call Sydney
What for?
to talk things out. Maybe we left some things unsaid.
Do you have no self-respect? You'd go crawling back to him on your hands and knees.
He wouldn't notice. He'd think I was scrubbing the floors.
Tonight, you're gonna stay here, and then tomorrow you're gonna go home and you're gonna pack up your aftershaves and your sinus medications and move in here with me.
Won't I be in the way?
Of course you will.
Pest.
I know, I'm the one who called you a pest.
Then why do you want me to live with you?
Because I don't like living by myself either. Because I'm lonely, that's why.
I never thought of you as lonely. You always have so many friends.
Friends go home at 11 o'clock. Come on, Florence, I'm proposing to you. What do you want, a ring?
No, I really mean it. There's a lot I could do with this place. I could turn it into something out of Architectural Digest.
Florence, Sports Illustrated is fine with me.
You'll eat like you never ate before. You like hot Russian food? Shashlik Caucasian, I'll make it for dinner.
You really don't have to cook anything. I like to eat out.
Breakfast and dinner at home. We'll save a fortune that way. We'll need it. I'm not taking a single penny from Sydney.
Wait, let's not be hasty.
Didn't you just tell me to have self-respect? How am I going to have self-respect if I take anything from Sydney?
Florence, money is one area where self-respect doesn't work.
I don't need him. I'll show him. I'll show him what I can do. That's him. That's Sydney. I can tell his ring.
Hello, Sydney.
I'm not here. You can't get in touch with me. You don't know where I am. I am not here.
Yeah, she's here.
Why did you tell him that? Didn't I just tell you not to tell him that?
Yeah, she told me everything.
Well, how does he sound? Is he okay? Is he worried about me? Does he want to talk to me? Because I don't want to talk to him.
Oh, I completely agree, Sydney.
You agree with what? Why are you agreeing with him? Agree with me. I'm your friend. I can't believe you would agree with him.
Yeah, I think she's taking it very well.
I am not taking this well. I'm taking it like a crazy woman. You call this taking it well?
I understand, Sid. Oh, God bless you.
What do you mean, God bless you? Don't God bless him.
He sneezed. What do you want from me?
Sorry. Ask him if he wants to talk to me. Go on, ask him.
Sydney, do you want to talk to her?
I'll give you the phone.
You don't want to talk to her.
He doesn't want to talk to me?
Yeah, Sid, I understand. I completely agree with you. You're doing the best you can. All right, bye, Sid.
Didn't want to talk to me?
No.
Then why did he call?
He just wanted to make sure you were okay.
He did?
Yes. He says he loves you very much and that you're a wonderful mother and a wife.
You just said that? What else did he say?
Oh, it was nothing important.
What else did he say?
It was nothing important.
What else did he say?
But as a woman, you're crazy as a bedbug.
Oh. Is that short, hairless cowboy scent? Well, tell him he'll never find another woman like me. He looks to be 1,000.
Florence, which room do you want? One has a view of New Jersey and the other one has a view of a man sleeping topless.
You know, I'm glad he called. It finally made me realize that this marriage really is over.
Do you want some sleeping pills? Actually, definitely take some sleeping pills.
I can't swallow them.
You can suck on them all night.
You know, I don't think I realized it until just this minute. This marriage really is over.
Great, realize it tomorrow. Sleep tonight.
I can't. I want to go ahead and get my life in order, get things rearranged. Do you have a notepad? I want to make out the menus for the week.
No menus. I'm not making any promises to any roast chickens. Now, just go to bed, Florence.
I need to clean. I think better when I'm cleaning.
But I won't be able to sleep if I hear you cleaning in here. Want to clean something? Go downstairs and clean the elevator.
I'll just be 10 minutes. When I'm done in here, you'll see furniture you never knew you had. Now go on. Go to bed. I'll see you for breakfast.
You're not gonna, change the wallpaper or anything, right?
Just 10 minutes. That's all I need. Olive,
Yeah.
I never realized how lonely it must have been here for you without anyone to keep you company. Must have been terrible.
Well, we'll see. All right, go ahead.
In the 1940s, who was the queen of Republic Pictures?
Oh, this is an easy one. I know this one. 1 second. Oh, God. Big blonde, lousy actress. I think her husband owned the studio.
Give us a hint.
No hints. I don't need any hints. I don't want any hints. All right, give us a hint.
She has the same name as a cereal.
A cereal?
A cold cereal or a hot cereal?
What do you mean, like grape nuts?
There's no actress named Grape Nuts. I don't remember.
No, it's the name of a company. Kellogg. Kitty Kellogg. No. Nabisco. Nora Nabisco.
Ice cold Pepsi for Mickey.
Thanks.
Where's your coaster?
My what?
Your coaster. I just bought a beautiful new set of plastic coasters.
Here. I thought they were big chocolate bits.
Always try to use your coasters, girls. Shirley Temple on the Rocks.
Shirley Temple on the Rocks. And I have my coaster.
I hate to be a pest, but the wet glass eats right through the polish, ruins the finish.
Farina. Is it Farina?
Wasn't Farina in the art game comedies?
That's right. The little black girl with the circle around her eye.
And a fresh pack of gum for Sylvie.
Thank you.
It's 3 names. Something cereal.
And a sandwich for Vera.
Oh, this smells wonderful. What is it, Florence?
It's crab salad with curry sauce and a dash of dill on Swedish rye.
You went through all this trouble just for me?
Oh, it's no trouble, honest. You know how I love to cook. Olive, what do you want?
Peking duck for 7. Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate?
Sparkling grape juice it is. Who turned off the Puritron?
The what?
The Puritron. Don't mess with this, girls. I'm trying to get some of the grime out of the air.
You're purposely doing this, aren't you? You're purposely trying to distract me so your team will win.
No, I'm not. I don't even know what the question is.
Who is the queen of Republic Pictures?
Vera Ruber Ralston.
Roasted! Best cereal.
That wasn't her question, that was my question. I go through all the hard work and she gets the fun of saying the name Vera Ruba Robertson. Jeez Louise.
Mickey, how much would it cost me to hire a hitman?
I can't take this anymore! In 3 hours, we haven't gotten past 4 questions. I can't think. I keep thinking she's gonna come up
smells like she's sucking all the air out of here.
This is delicious. The toast is crisp without it being dry.
You know what I hear? I hear Sydney looks terrible. Sends out for Chinese food every night. Stan saw him on the side of the road with soy sauce on his mouth.
Everything on a sandwich is so fresh. Where does she get fresh crab?
We raised them in the bathtub.
Is that hotel in Florida still open? I think I may go.
I swear they're gonna find us in the morning with our tongues on the floor.
Do something, Olive! She's turned a nice friendly game into the Christian Science reading room.
I was just in the bathroom. The towels are so clean and fluffy, and they smell so good. Did she do that too, Olive?
No, she sends them to India and they beat them on rocks.
The trouble is, Florence should have lived 100 years ago. She would have been appreciated in that time.
I'm trying to arrange it.
Oh, geez, they cleaned the drapes. It's probably sucking the air out of our lungs right now.
Listen, forget it. I'm going home.
Sylvie, don't go yet.
When? She's probably putting up shelf paper.
The game isn't over yet.
Listen, I don't even like this game that much, but it is the one time a week I get to spend with the girls. I will talk sex. I will talk gossip. I will even talk National Enquirer, but I will not talk crispy sandwiches and fluffy towels. There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who just gave up chewing gum, and those who just got separated.
You know, you really need to learn how to have more compassion.
And people who say that are the third kind.
Sylvie, just don't leave yet.
It's your own fault! You're the one who stopped her from killing herself!
She's right. That's right. I would have talked sex. No one brought it up.
My wallet so that they can identify my body.
Florence, we're all waiting out here. Close up the kitchen and get out here.
What's that smell? Disinfectant. She cleaned the cards.
All right, what's the question?
Name a Philip Marlowe movie starring Robert Mitchum.
Farewell, my lovely. Done.
And good night to you, sweetheart.
Gee, I'm sorry. Was it something I said?
No, I guess no one feels much like claims tonight.
I gotta get up early for work anyway.
Nikki, does your husband like you being a cop?
Well, all he wants to do are quirky things.
Like what?
Like interrogating you in the bed.
Did you ever do it?
Once. But I slipped a disc trying to get to the bathroom. If you ask me, you two are the lucky ones. I envy the both of you.
Why?
Because you're free. You can do what you want, go where you like, live out your fantasies.
Is that how you feel, Vera?
I'm not really good at fantasies. Harry makes one up and gives it to me.
Believe me, this is the time to be single. I look around, men are better looking today than they ever were before.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're 11 years younger today.
Can you believe they actually envy us? They think we're enjoying this. They think we're having fun. They don't know what it's really like. They don't know.
I'd be immensely grateful to you if you didn't clean up right now.
It's just a few things. Can't believe they actually envy us.
Stop it. I'm not through dirtying up for the night.
It's just a few dishes. You want me to leave them here all night?
I don't care if your dentist cleans it up. Just don't make me feel guilty about it.
I'm not asking you to.
That's what makes me feel guilty. You're always in my bathroom folding up my towels, and last night I walked in on you in the kitchen, scrubbing the floor and moaning, footprints.
I didn't say they were yours.
Well, they were mine. I have feet and they make prints. What do you want me to do, climb on the cabinets?
No. I want you to walk on the floors.
Oh, can I? That's wonderful.
I'm just trying to make the place livable. I don't mean to irritate you.
Well, then don't do things like cleaning off the telephone. Some of my favorite fingerprints are on the telephone.
I was wondering how long it would take
How long what would take?
before I got on your nerves.
I didn't say you got on my nerves.
Yes, you did. You said I irritate you.
No, you said you irritated me. I never said that.
Then what did you say?
I don't know what I said. What difference does it make?
Does it make any difference? I only said what I thought you said.
Well, don't say what you thought I said. Say what I said. My God, that's irritating.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I don't know what's come over me all.
And don't pout. If you want to fight, we'll fight, but don't pout. Fighting, I win. Pouting, you win.
You're right. Everything you say about me is absolutely right.
And don't give in so easily. Sometimes you're right.
You're right. I always assume I'm in the wrong.
But this time you are wrong and I am right.
Oh, give me a break.
And don't sulk. That's the same thing as pouting.
You're right. Darn me, why can't I do one lousy thing right?
Why didn't you throw it?
What do you mean?
Why didn't you throw the cup?
I don't know. I was trying to control myself. I get so insane sometimes.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why were you trying to control yourself? You were angry, you wanted to throw the cup, so why didn't you throw the cup?
Because then I would still be angry and I would just be left there with a broken cup.
How do you know how it would make you feel? Maybe you'd feel wonderful. Just, can't you for once just do something you want to do as opposed to something you're supposed to do? Just stop keeping books, to have a drink, get drunk, get angry, just throw the cup! You're hopeless. You're a hopeless mental case.
I'm not supposed to use this arm. I have bursitis.
You're not going to cry, are you? I think all those tears dripping onto your arm is what gave you bursitis. You know what, Florence? You're a human accident.
Uh-huh. Who just happens to cook and clean and take care of the house? I save us a lot of money, don't I?
Oh, thank you, Payne Weber.
At least I'm not a grouch. We have our fun times too, don't we?
Fun times? Florence, getting a clear picture on Channel 2 is not my idea of what be.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about, I'm tired of watching you put paper strips between your toes. The night was made for better things.
What?
Like the smell of a cigar circling under your nose. Listen to me, Florence. We are one of two sexes, and I didn't make this up, but sometimes our sex needs to get in touch with their sex.
Do you mean men?
All right, if you want to give it a name, then yes, men.
That's fine. I haven't thought about men in weeks.
I failed to see the humor.
You think I don't find men attractive? I find plenty of men attractive.
Oh, really? Name one.
I always thought Adlai Stevenson was attractive.
Yes, but he doesn't date anymore. Listen, Florence, I can't stand it just being us here alone every night.
I wasn't planning to, but I'm just a few weeks separated. Give me a little time.
What am I asking? I just want to have dinner with a couple of nice guys.
Who would I call? The only single guy I know is my hairdresser, and well, so as I famous.
Listen, I have it all figured out. There are two brothers in this building. They're Spanish. They're from Spain. They're a million laughs.
How do you know?
I got trapped in an elevator with them last week. They asked me at dinner. This will be perfect.
Well, what do they look like?
Oh, real gentlemen. They both wore double-breasted suits.
Double-breasted suits doesn't mean you're a gentleman.
These had cuffs on the pants.
Are they nice looking? Are they old or young?
Florence! I'm trying to tell you that these are two hot Spanish guys. No taps on the shoes.
Which one do I get?
I don't know, pick whichever one you want. When they walk in through the door, point the Spaniard of your choice.
I wouldn't know what to say to them.
Florence, they're easy to talk to. I was in that elevator with them for a half an hour. I didn't even understand a word of what they said.
They don't speak English.
They speak perfect English. Every once in a while. Just promise me one thing.
What?
Don't call one of them Sydney. Forget Sydney. It's Manolo and Jesus.
Manolo and Jesus.
The J is silent.
Where is there a J?
Would you
Manolo
just-
and Jesus.
Would you just calm down? I'm saying we're gonna have a night out on the town. They know the best Spanish restaurant in New York.
Oh no, I am not going out into the city and have everyone see me with these guys.
Do you think people are lining the streets to see who we go out with?
I'm talking about my friends, my family. What if my mother-in-law walks in and sees me having tequilas with Manolo and Jesus?
Your mother-in-law lives in Florida.
This could be the one night she comes to town.
Florence, I am begging you. Time is going by and my hormones are going tick-tock, tick-tock. Give me your hand.
Why?
Just give me your hand. Do you feel my breast?
Yes.
Well, it's not good enough. I want a bigger hand with knuckles. Please.
Fine, we'll eat here.
Here, Florence, this is not a date about food. It's about nibbling fingertips. It's about fighting for a woman's honor and making sure we lose.
I don't intend on losing anything. You want dinner? I'll make dinner. I'll make roast chicken Valencia with Spanish rice and squash and potato dumplings and lemon souffle.
Are you crazy? They're gonna blow up. We'll have to help them out of their chairs. I want them romantic, not diabetic.
My food is light. My food is fluffy. Don't tell me how to cook. You want them nibbling on your fingertips? I'll spread pate on them.
What are you doing?
I'm calling my children. I want to let them know what I'm doing in case one of their friends tells them their mother's a tramp. Manolo and who?
Jesus.
How do you spell that?
Jesus.
That's Jesus. His name is Jesus.
It's a different Jesus. Would you just calm down?
Did it tell me his name is Jesus? I'll make something simpler, fish and loaves or something.
Oh, wow. You look beautiful. I like the big earrings. Very Espanol.
Something's wrong, isn't it? I can tell by your conversation. All right, what is it?
What is it? Let's start with what time do you think it is?
I don't know, 7:30, 8?
Try 8:20.
All right. So it's 8:20. So,
You said you were going to be home by 7.
did I say that?
That's what you said. I'm going to be home at 7 is what you said.
All right. So I said I would be home at 7, and right now it's 8:20. What's the problem?
If you knew you were going to be late, why didn't you call me?
I couldn't call you. I was too busy.
Too busy to pick up a phone? Where were you?
I was running up and down 6th Avenue looking for a pair of earrings.
I have dozens of earrings. I could have loaned you a pair.
I told you I can't wear pierced earrings. My earlobe's closed up.
I could have bitten them open. Whenever Sidney was late, he always called me.
Late? I'm the first one here. What difference does it make?
What difference? You told me you were going to be home at 7 to help me with the hors d'oeuvres. At 7:30, they would arrive and we would have cocktails. At 8 o'clock, we would sit down and have a big, beautiful dinner. It is now 8:21, and I have a giant bird waiting in the oven, ready to be served. And if we don't eat it now, it might as well just fly the heck out of here.
Heaven help me.
Never mind helping you. Tell it to save my 12-pound capon.
12 pounds? You cooked 12 pounds? They're gonna fall asleep without us.
Whenever I have company, I serve the best. And tonight I'm serving the best dried capon money can buy.
Then just keep it moist for a while.
Moist. Moist. You can't keep food moist. It dries up. It turns into fossils.
All right, then we'll chop it up and serve cold capon later.
Cold capon. Cold capon for a sit-down dinner? Do you think I'm some kind of barbarian?
It was just a suggestion.
Oh, really? Well, how about 4 Big Macs and some milkshakes? And rice and beans?
You asked me for my advice and I gave it to you.
You think I went to Elizabeth Gardens today for a leg wax so I can serve cold capon? Why don't we just have a bag of Halloween candy? We can let them grab whatever they want.
Florence, pull yourself together.
You think it's easy? I do everything around here. I cook, I clean, I go out and shop. I've been slaving away in a hot kitchen all day, and you've been sitting in an air-conditioned office giving out baseball scores.
Baseball scores? For your information, I am responsible for distributing important information to the public. Like, did you know there was a major revolution in Baguio today? A major revolution.
Where the heck is Baguio?
It's a new African country.
Since when?
Since Thursday!
Oh, really? Well, I have a capon that's older than Baggy.
Why did you cook in the first place? We could have been at Casa Mi Casa watching flamenco dancers instead of you with your twirling ladle.
Well, they're here. Our dinner guests. I'll just go get a chainsaw and cut the wings off.
Stay where you are.
I am not taking the blame for this dinner.
Who's blaming you? Who even cares about dinner? It's a date, not a bake-off.
I am known around the city for my cooking, and you're going to tell them exactly what happened tonight.
I'll write a full confession on their dinner napkins. Now take the apron off because I'm opening the door.
Why don't we order out to Arthur Treacher's for some fish sticks?
Are you through?
I'm through.
Welcome, boys. Or should I say, buenos dias.
You can, but it's wrong.
Mwah. Diaz is morning.
It's evening.
I got it. I capiche.
No, you comprendo.
Italian.
Comprendo is Spanish.
I understand.
I understand is English.
Well, come on in, amigos.
Amigos, very good. Jesus, you have something to say?
See, with our deep felicitations, Manolo and I have brought you fresh flowers and fresh candies.
And red roses for your red hair.
Oh, thank you. How thoughtful.
And the candy, I hope you like them. They are no good.
No good?
See,
The candy is no good.
See, very true.
Oh, do you mean nougat?
Ah, yes, nougat. Not no good. Nougat.
I'm sorry, we are still very new at English.
But still very thoughtful. I feel like Miss America.
Sometimes I feel the same. I miss Spain.
She means the girl in the bathing suit. We'll talk later. Are you alone tonight?
No, actually, where is she? Boys, meet my roommate and chef for the evening, Florence Unger.
Mrs., how do you do?
My pleasure is most extreme. I am Lolo Costaswell. And this is my very dear brother, Jesus Costaswell.
Mwah. I'm filled with much gratification to meet you.
And one for me.
Mwah. Always a pleasure.
And I double pleasure.
Well, boys, why don't we all sit down?
Gracias. You like me in this chair?
I don't know, park it anywhere.
We did. The car is outside.
She means park yourself.
Jesus, why don't you sit on the spot on the sofa?
Of course, if it's not too much trouble.
And Florence, why don't you take the spot next to Jesus on the sofa? Or on the chair. Manolo, aren't you going to sit down?
Not until you sit, Olivia.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you not like that spot?
No, I love this spot. Perhaps you like this spot.
No, I gave you that spot. Please sit.
Not until Olivia sings.
I'm so stupid. Forgive me.
Now, you sit, Olivia.
Great, it's my turn.
Now, I sit. sit. Now, this happens all the time in Spain. That's why we must take siestas. Olivia, I'm very much impressed with your home.
Oh, you like it?
Like it? I love it. Mwah. It's beautiful, like El Greco.
Who?
El Greco, the painter. No?
I don't know who painted it.
You lie to me, Olivia. You say your home is too sloppy to invite us. It's not sloppy.
Well, since then I have a woman who cleans every day.
I have the same thing. It's Jesus.
It's true. I like my house very clean. Manolo and I are very different. I am always on time and he is always late. And I am always neat and he is not. It's very difficult to live together, you understand?
I've heard of people like that, yeah. Haven't you heard of people like that, Florence?
You mean El Greco, the famous Spanish painter?
See, you wish to go backwards in the conversation?
No, I caught up.
Well, this is nice, isn't it? I was telling Flo the other day about how we met.
Ah, who is Flo?
She is.
I am.
Flo is short for Florence.
She is not too short.
No, not her name.
Her name is too short?
No, see, it's like a nickname. Like, my name is Olive, but sometimes people call me Ollie. It's just shorter.
Ali is shorter than Ali?
It's a tricky language.
El Greco was Greek.
See,
That's what his name means, the Greek.
yes, we know. He speaks Spanish.
I know, I was talking about art. I read about him in a travel guide. He lived in a Spanish city called Toledo.
Toledo.
I thought it was Toledo.
No, it's pronounced Toledo.
She says Toledo and you say Toledo. She says tomato and you say tomato.
We have a Toledo in Ohio. Toledo, Ohio.
No, I think that's Toledo.
You see, Castilian Spanish is pronounced very different than English. Barcelona is Barcelona. San Jose is San Jose. Very, very good vitamins is very, very good vitamins. So they have very, very good vitamins and San Jose, but very, very bad vodka martinis in Barcelona. I do good, yes, Jesus?
Very, very nice.
Well, this has been one crappy summer, hasn't it?
See, it is the most hot I can remember. Last night, Jesus and I sleep with nothing on.
Is that right?
The old couple next door see us naked. They believe we are, what is the word when you believe two men love each other?
Brothers.
No, not brothers. You know, happy people.
Oh, well, I am sure that the boys would love some cocktails or something. What did you boys? What would you like?
I do not wish to put you to trouble, but perhaps double chocolate milk?
Manolo! You promised me no more chocolate milk.
You hear, my brother is like my mother sometimes. But he's right, I do not handle the chocolate very well. I get very aggressive. Sometimes I attack people.
Come on, let the kid have one drink. And for you, Jesus?
Jesus will have a very, very, very dry minute.
All right, I'll put a sponge in the glass. Coming right up.
Wait. Where are you going?
To get the refreshments. It'll give you plenty of time to get acquainted.
So, you're brothers, are you?
See, the both of us.
And where are you from?
Barcelona.
How long have you been in the United States of America?
Today's Sundays. 3 years.
Are you on holiday?
No, we live here.
See, Iberia.
You work in Siberia?
Oh no, Iberia, the Spanish Airlines.
Are you pilots?
No, sales and administration.
I really need to learn to speak Spanish. Today, everyone in New York knows it. If you don't know what caballero means, you're afraid to go to the bathroom.
That is a very good point, Fly.
Fly?
That is your name for short.
Flo.
Oh, I am very much sorry, Flo.
That's all right. Manny.
Man. Oh, it's short for Manolo. Very good, yes, Jesus?
Not Jesus, Hayes.
All of you need help.
Now I'm mine, just having a little bit of trouble with the ice cubes.
So, Flo, what occupation are you?
I'm separated.
From your job?
No, from my husband.
Oh, forgive me, I don't understand.
I used to work, but then I stopped to become a mother.
Oh, you have children.
Yes, mothers have children.
How many?
All mothers have children.
No. How many children have you?
Oh, 3, no, 2. I was counting my husband. But now that I'm separated, I have to start looking for a job again.
That is where Spain is very different from America. Spain is very traditional, very old-fashioned. They believe it is the man who steal the cake.
Steal the cake?
The cake stealer.
Oh, the breadwinner?
Oh, yes, the breadwinner. But that is why Jesus and I are very different. We are very up-to-date, very new fashion. Tell her, Jesus.
See, Manolo and I are very up to date, very new fashion. That is why we divorced our wives and moved to this wonderful country. We still love Spain, but it was time to say adios.
How sad. Are there any children still over there?
Oh yes, millions of children.
I'm indoors.
Oh no, no children. We are honorable men. If we had children, we would have stayed with our wives and been miserable forever.
It's hard, isn't it, when you lose a spouse?
Yes. What is a spouse?
A spouse. My husband was a spouse.
Did you know he was a spouse before you married him?
No. Your spouse is the person you're married to. Your wife was a spouse.
I do not think so. We did not keep secrets from each other.
No, the person you marry becomes your spouse.
Oh, ya comprendo. Your spouse is your marido, your husband, see?
Sí, gracias, mucho, thank God.
You're unhappy to be separated from your spouse?
Well, after 14 years, sure. It's so wrenching, isn't it?
Wrenching. ¿Qué es wrenching?
No comprendo.
Wrenching. Tearing apart.
Your husband tore you apart?
Life tore us apart. Our problems tore us apart. It's been a very hard time, you understand?
Oh yes, it's nougat.
No.
It's no good.
You are unhappy now, Flo, but we have an expression in Spain. The house is not built till smoke comes from the chimney. You understand?
No.
Perhaps this will explain. The bull does not cry till his horns touch the sky. Yes?
Oh, the ship comes home when the sailor is lost. The dog drinks his water when...
Never mind.
This is the worst part of breaking up. Does that all the time.
Oh, you are childhood sweethearts.
That's my little boy and girl.
Oh, preciosos. Such pretty children. Preciosos. Yes, Jesus?
Oh, sí, muy precioso. The little girl looks just like you.
That's the little boy.
They live with their father.
No, they're at summer camp right now. Cindy is a wonderful father. He's always fair. He's a little strict with them, but he's an exceptional man. One day, what am I saying? You don't want to hear any of this.
But of course we do. Jesus and I got everything up. You must get everything up too.
I'm trying. That's him. That's Sydney.
Oh, distinguished. Very distinguished. Yes, Jesus?
Sí, very distinguished. He is a cowboy?
No, he just likes to wear boots.
Oh, he has very thick brown hair. Is he Spanish?
No, but I think the hair is. Isn't this nice?
There is no one in this picture.
I know. That's our living room. We had such a gorgeous apartment.
Oh, it is beautiful.
See, the lamps are ready, please.
Oh, I loved our apartment so much. It was always so full of people, everyone laughing and talking to each other, and now it's all gone. Sydney, the laughter, the lamps!
Oh, don't be sad, Flo. There's a place in Brooklyn you can get those exact same lamps.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so emotional. Would you like some guacamole dip?
But it is good to cry. It washes the pain away. It's true, yes, Jesus?
Oh, see, when Manolo lost his spouse, he cried for 3 days.
Really?
It's true. I loved her like no man could ever love a spouse. Every night, I still think of her. It's true, yes, Jesus?
It's true. Every night I still hear him thinking of her.
I loved her so much. Sometimes I feel I've made a mistake. But now it's too late.
Maybe it's not too late.
But it is. She got married last month.
For me, it's the same, only much worse. My Consuelo was, forgive me, unfaithful. But today I will forgive her, because I love her so very much. And I know there will never be another woman like Consuelo.
Did you ever find out who the other man was?
See, his ex-wife's new husband.
Is everybody happy? What happened? What did you do?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
Well, if you really want something to cry about, go in the kitchen and look at your dead birds.
Why did you call me? I told you to call me.
I'm sorry, boys. I should have warned you. She's the highest rated soap opera in New York.
I think she is the most sensitive woman I've ever met. So sensitive. So Spanish.
She's the kind of woman you will only find in Barcelona.
Well, when she comes out of the kitchen, that may be where she heads for.
I hope everybody likes jerk meat.
Wait a minute, maybe we can save it.
Save what? The black bird? It looks like the Maltese falcon.
Can we look at it, Flo?
Please?
Oh, yes. That is a very, very large bird.
Oh, it's no problem. We can have chicken paella in my apartment in 10 minutes.
With this?
Oh no, I have Stouffer's frozen paella. It's better than the real food.
All right, then. We'll see you in our apartment soon. Apartment 14B.
We won't even wait for the elevator.
It's true. There's always a jogging.
Are they cute? Are they cute? Oh, this is gonna be a great year for women. Now, grab the guacamole dip.
I'm not going.
What?
I don't know how to talk to them. The sheep comes home when the sailor is lost. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not a Spanish philosopher. I'm a frustrated American woman. Now, grab the guacamole dip.
I can't. Emotionally, I'm still tied to Sydney. Florence,
Defrosting paella with Jesus is not adultery. Now, pick up the guacamole dip.
right, but I'm not going to be any fun. Even my dress feels hard. Stiff as a board.
Relax, Florence. You'll throw up in the elevator again.
Oh my god. Oh, my back. My back. Oh, it's broken. I think my back is broken.
Your back is not broken. Let me help you into the chair.
Yes, yes it is. No, don't move me. You're just making me tenser. Just go, please go.
You're gonna ruin my whole evening. I can't just leave you here.
Yes, you can. You can go. Just please. Oh, my back is broken.
I'll give you some aspirins.
Oh, God, please don't let me fall. Please don't let me die. I still have 2 children left to raise.
Please, God, make her be quiet. Please, God, make her shut up.
go on. Are you going to spend the rest of your life not talking to me?
You had your chance to talk last night. I begged you to come upstairs with me. I just wanted romance, and instead I got a petrified woman standing in my doorway. I never want to hear the sound of your voice ever again. Do you understand?
Sí, yo comprendo. Gracias.
There's a key to the back door. Stick to your room in the hallway and you won't get hurt.
Oh, really? Well, let me remind you that I pay half the rent, and so I'll go to any room I please.
Not in my apartment. I don't want to see your face. Just cover the mirrors when you're walking through the hallway. And I'm sick and tired of smelling your cooking. I've had it up to here with your polyunsaturated oils. Now get that spaghetti off of my table.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny.
Oh, what's so funny about it?
It's not spaghetti, it's linguine.
Well, now it's garbage.
Are you crazy? I'm not cleaning that up. It's your mess. Look at it hanging all over the walls.
I like it.
You would just let it hang there, wouldn't you? Till it turns all hard and brown, and I'm cleaning it up.
You touch one strand of that linguine and I will break every sinus in your head.
Why? What is it I've done? What is it that's driving you crazy? The cooking, the cleaning, the crying, what?
I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the cooking, the cleaning, and the crying. It's the moose calls at 2 in the morning to clear out your sinuses. I can't take it anymore, Florence. I'm cracking up. Everything you do irritates me. And even when you're not here, the things I know you're going to do when you come in irritate me. Like those little notes you leave on my pillow. We're all out of cornflakes. F you. It took me 3 hours to figure out that FU stood for Florence Unger. It's no one's fault, Florence. We're just a rotten pair.
I get the picture.
That's just the frame. I haven't even started painting the picture yet. You know, every night I write down in my journal what you did to aggravate me that day. Right now it's June and I filled up until January. I haven't even put down the Gazpacho brothers yet.
Oh, is that what's bothering you? That I loused up your love life last night?
What love life? I can't even have dirty dreams. You come in and clean them up.
Don't blame me for this date. I warned you not to make it in the first place.
Don't point that finger at me unless you intend to use it.
All right, Olive, get off my back. Off, you hear me?
What is this? A display of temper? I haven't seen you this angry since I dropped my eyelashes in your pancake batter.
All right, you're asking to hear something that I really don't want to say. But if I say it, I think you'd better hear it.
Oh, I'm trembling all over. Look at how I'm trembling all over.
All right, I warned you. You're a wonderful girl, Olive. You've done everything for me. You've taken me in, and you've given me a place to live and something to live for, and I'll never forget you for that. You're the tops with me, Olive.
If I've just been told off, I think I missed it.
It's coming now.
Okay.
You're also one of the biggest slobs in the world.
Oh,
And completely unreliable.
is that so?
Unappreciative.
Is that it?
Irresponsible, undependable, and indescribably inefficient.
What, is that a Cole Porter song?
All right, I'm done. Now you've been told off.
Good, because now I'm going to tell you off. For 8 months, I've lived here all by myself. I thought I was lonely. I thought I was miserable. And I took you in here because I thought we could help each other out. And after 3 weeks of close personal contact, I've had hives, shingles, and the heartbreak of psoriasis. I'm growing old at twice the speed of sound. And I have 7 new liver spots on my hand that look like the Big Dipper. I can't take it anymore, Florence. Do me a favor and just move into the kitchen. Just pack up your pots, your pans, and your ladles, and your meat thermometer, and just move in there. I'm gonna go lie down now. I have some teeth loose, and I'm worried if I drop them in here, you're gonna get the vacuum cleaner again.
Walk on the papers, will you? I just washed in there. Stay away from me. Stay away from me! I'm warning you!
I'm gonna grab your head and put it on the toilet like a kapoi!
You're gonna find yourself in one sweet lawsuit, Olive!
There's nowhere for you to go, Florence. There's only 6 rooms in this apartment, and I know all the shortcuts. Oh show you how to settle my problems.
I'm gonna use my siren. I'm warning you. What's wrong with my siren? Were you messing with my siren? Gosh darn it. $22.50 for a piece of Japanese junk.
There, that's how I settle my problems.
Where are you going?
Not me, you idiot. You! The marriage is over, Florence. I want an annulment. Just pack up all of your stuff and tie up with your saran wrap and get out of my house.
What? You know, I've got a good mind to actually leave.
You should, actually, physically, and immediately. There, you're all packed.
You know, I've got a good mind to really leave.
Why doesn't she hear me? I know I'm talking, I know my own voice.
So in other words, you're kicking me out.
No, not in other words. Those are actually the perfect ones.
Oh, but I just wanted to let it be on the record. Whatever happens to me, it's your responsibility. Let it be on your head.
Let what be on my head? Don't put things on my head. Take it off.
I left you some food in the fridge. All you have to do is heat it up. You can ask the neighbors how to light a match. You gonna answer that?
No, Florence. We've been good friends for too long to part ways like this. Let's shake hands and part like gentlemen.
There's nothing gentle about being kicked out.
Okay, I tried.
Florence, what's wrong? You look white as a ghost.
I'll explain everything to you. If you're hungry, you can get a plate of linguine, but don't forget to duck.
I guess Florence isn't playing tonight.
No, she's too busy spreading guilt throughout the land. Now, come on, let's set up the game.
I understand what you're going through. Harry and I had a big fight this morning also.
About what?
He's very jealous. He thinks I dress too sexy.
Hold on, Harry. He's an unusual man.
Listen. Got bad news. Pineapple juice. I broke up with the doctor.
Did they leave you with a curse on your head?
He's a gynecologist, not a witch doctor.
Everyone sit down. I've got major news.
Jesus, this place is turning into group therapy.
Those are bad news.
That depends on what your income is. I'm pregnant.
Hey, congratulations.
I know, right? The penguin came through.
Are you sure you're pregnant? I don't trust gynecologists.
Where's Florence? I want to tell her the big news.
She's not here. She didn't like what I said.
What did you say?
I said, get out of my house.
Kicked her out?
I had no choice. She was driving me insane. Not only did she try to straighten out the telephone cord, but when she put her nuts in a bowl, she would arrange them. Peanut next to cashew, cashew next to pecan, pecan next to Brazil nut next to...
Stop it, Olive! You're driving yourself crazy.
Walnuts around the edges.
That's enough.
Okay, look. We all know she's impossible, but she's still our friend. And I'm still worried about her.
And I'm not worried. I'm not concerned. Who do you think threw her out there in the first place?
Sydney.
What?
Sydney threw her out in the first place, you threw her out in the second place, and whoever she lives with next is gonna throw her out in the third place. Don't you get it? It's Florence. She does it to herself.
Why?
I don't know, there's a tribe like that in Africa. They hit themselves on the head with rocks all day.
I bet they don't arrange their nuts.
I wonder where she'll go this time.
It's her. It's Florence. She wants to come back. New York City didn't want her either.
I'll let her in.
All right, everybody just play the game like nothing has happened. I don't want to give her the satisfaction of knowing that we were worried about her. Just act normal.
I hope my baby's not listening to this. She'll think women are crazy.
Oh, hello. All of it isn't her.
Buenos tardes.
All of it's Mr. Tardes.
Hello, Manolo. Girls, I'd like you to meet my neighbor, Manolo Venezuela.
Costazuela. It's Manolo Costazuela. Olivia, can I speak to you for a moment, please?
Certainly. What's the matter?
I think you already know. I have come to pick up Flo's clothes.
Flo's clothes? My Flo's clothes?
Yes, Florence Unger, the poor, tortured woman who's in my apartment right now, wrenching her heart out to Jesus. You've been a very naughty spouse, Olivia. But she was more than capons. She's in my apartment right now, getting a top.
I'll translate all of this later.
Manolo! Florence does not want to stay. Please tell her to stay.
Really, boys, this is embarrassing. Hi, girls.
Hey, Flo.
We have told you, we have a spelling that nobody ever uses.
We were not raised.
Use our reputation.
We were not raised to allow a woman to wander the streets alone.
Well, if I won't be too much trouble.
It is we who are the trouble. Jesus snores, and I talk in my sleep.
That would sound great with our moose calls.
I do not wish to be rude, Olivia, but to throw one's friends out on the street is like killing a bull with a pistol. Please, Flo, just for a few days.
Just until you get settled.
Well, I do have to look for a job in the morning.
Very well.
Shall we help you with your clothes?
No, I'll get them. I'll be fine.
All right. Come up as soon as you can, Rosie.
Flosy?
Don't be late. Cocktails in 15 minutes.
Don't forget to keep studying that Spanish language book again.
Pronto bastaste bien.
Very good. I like to ride horses too. Buenos tardes.
Flo, are you really gonna move in with those guys?
If one kicks you out, two take you in. Women are finally making progress. I think I'm going to give birth right here on the floor.
It's cleaner than a hospital.
I'm really impressed. I never saw such change come over a woman so fast in my life.
I feel so happy, so high. You know when you take cough syrup? Oh, I want to thank you
Thank me for what?
for the two greatest things you ever did for me. Taking me in and kicking me out. Oh, that must be the boys. Spanish blood is so hot.
Hello? Just a minute.
Here's my Mason siren. I don't think I'll be needing it anymore. I think I can handle men on my own now.
It's your husband.
Oh, well, Mickey, tell him that we have a lot to talk about over the next couple days. And tell him if I sound different, it's because I'm not the same woman who left that house 3 weeks ago. Go ahead, Mickey, tell him.
I will when I see him. This is Olive's husband.
Oh, well, goodbye, girls.
Florence,
Don't go yet. Hi, Phil. Listen, can I talk to you later? I can't talk right now. What check? Phil, I'm positively through sending you any more checks. There is a limit to how much... You sent me a check? You repaid everything? Well, I'm happy you had a big winner, Phil, but I never actually expected you... No, I know what you mean by self-respect. Does this mean you're not going to call me anymore? Yeah, you too, Phil. Bye. I guess he doesn't need me anymore.
Liking you is better than needing you.
Look, you better go. You're starting to sound like a fortune cookie.
Are you guys going to start the game now?
Yeah, you want to play?
I would, but I'm very, very busy.
Listen, let's start the game. You three against Renee and me.
roll it, Renee.
Entertainment.
According to the 1962's four-season smash hit, Who Doesn't Cry?
Big girl song.